Hello, welcome to artbeatstudios.com. My name is Leonard Suarez Jr. Today we're going to be covering topics such as how large can you print your image, positioning your image or cropping, upscaling your image, and exporting. So, how large can you print your image? Before we get started with resizing your image, let's go ahead and make sure that our image has the correct color profile. This is important so that your image prints out as accurately as possible to what you see on your screen. Here at Artbeat Studios, our printers are calibrated to Adobe RGB 1998 color space. So you need to change your color profile. To do this, go to the menu, click on Edit. Then select Convert to Profile. Click on the drop-down menu and look for Adobe RGB 1998. Select this color profile and then we'll begin. I'm going to be going over a few different sizes, so this will help you to understand how to properly set up your files to achieve the best print possible. So let's identify the native size of the image you opened. And to do this, you're going to want to click on Image in the menu, then choose Image Size. Next, you're going to want to uncheck Resample, then enter 150 ppi pixels per inch in the resolution section. This is the minimum PPI Artbeat Studios needs to achieve optimal print quality. And you can see here at the largest size we can print at the highest quality is a 40 by 26. You can also find this out by just looking at the pixel dimensions and dividing by 150. So I want to make this print a 36 by 24, which is smaller than a 40 by 26, so it's no problem at all. You're going to need to create a copy of the original image. To do this, drag and drop your layer over the copy layer icon. Now that you have your copied layer, go to the menu and click on Image. Then select Canvas and input the desired value you want to print. I'm going to input the values I previously mentioned at 36 inches wide by 24 inches in height. Once these values are entered, you can see the outline of the original size of the image. This is an easy way of getting the right composition out of the image and also making sure your file size is set to the proportions you want to print. The original size of the image is bigger than the new canvas size we just created. Also, you can position your image to the composition you want in the final print while in the same process. Once you're done placing your image to where you want, your next step is to flatten the layers. And to do this, select both layers by right-clicking on your mouse and selecting Flatten Image. Once you flatten your layers, let's save your image and make sure it's a JPEG. Also, make sure to check the embedded color profile, which is near the bottom of the save window. It should already be checked. Hit save, then make sure the quality is set to maximum at 12. Then you're done. Now I want to crop in even further. I'm going to go back to before I reduce the image. Here's the original image size at 40 by 26. Now in this example, I want to crop in on the couple. I'm going to click on one of the corners in the image and hold down Shift to lock the proportions of the image. Perfect. As you can see, I enlarged this image to about 125%. Now, typically we recommend that you don't upscale your image if you want the best results. But Photoshop does a really great job of upscaling, so I feel confident that this image will still print with good quality. I'm going to zoom in and see if this upscale looks presentable. I think it looks great. So at this point, I like what I have, and I'm going to go ahead and save this one out. Now let's say you want to make this a 40 by 60. Let's go ahead and go back again to the original image size and create the new canvas size with the values I mentioned of 40 by 60. Now I'm going to upscale the image. I had to increase the native size to 150% to fill our desired size of 40 by 60 inches. But you're going to want to see the quality on the screen before you send to print. So go ahead and zoom in and take a look. Again, Photoshop does a really great job of upscaling the image. And as you can see, the resolution still looks really good. Also, keep in mind a 40 by 60 print is not meant to be seen a few inches away. Typically the viewing distance is at least a few feet away. I like the way this looks, not taking away detail on my main subject. So I'm going to save this one out. Okay, Now, let's say you have a low resolution image. For example, this image is a 20 by 13 at 72 ppi. Now let's see how large we can go with this, and unfortunately not too large. We're at 9.6 by 6.4 inches. But let's say you really want a 12 by 18 with this image, and it's the only photo of your wedding that you have because you hired your cousin to do your wedding photos and his hard drive crashed. It happens. No worries, we can double the size and still achieve impressive results. So to achieve this, you're going to want to go to the menu and click on image size. Select Resample, and in the drop down menu select Preserve Detail Enlargement. Also, when selecting this option, there's a slider below that allows you to reduce noise. When I enlarge images, I found it to be very effective at 20%. This will help to clean up the look of enlarged pixels. Let's change the width to 18 inches and the height to 12. And Photoshop is going to go ahead and enlarge this for you by adding missing pixels. Now click OK. And let's take a look. I'm going to zoom in and see what the results look like. Honestly, not amazing, but it's also not too bad, especially for starting with a 72 ppi image. And if you're going to hang it up on your wall and view it from a couple of feet away, I think you'll be pleased. So let's go ahead and save out the image, and then you're done. Thanks for watching here at Artbeat Studios, and I will see you guys next time.